What's up, y'all? It's Emile Ennis Jr. here with Clevver News, and I'm calling all theater buffs, or really anyone who's looking for something new to binge. The day is here. The highly coveted musical Hamilton is now available for streaming on Disney+, so happy binging. When it first hit Broadway back in 2015, trying to score a Hamilton ticket was like trying to win the lottery with a whopping $10, which, I mean, it can happen, but you know, the chances are slim. In other words, you were literally better off putting your money toward the Mega Millions lotto. Award-winning composer Lin-Manuel Miranda's modernized take on the script, music, and lyrics of the popular Shakespeare musical about Alexander Hamilton took off in popularity in record speed, to the point where it would cost hundreds of dollars just to sit in the last row of the theater. The musical went on to win 11 Tony Awards, a Grammy, and the Pulitzer Prize in the drama category, so it's no wonder why this story about one of America's founding fathers has become such a massive cultural phenomenon. That said, as of today, you're now able to see what all the fuss is about and tune into the actual movie adaptation of the musical, which is streaming on Disney+, and trust me when I say that after you're finished, you won't be able to get these catchy hip-hop inspired beats out of your head all weekend. The 2-hour and 40-minute movie adaptation was recorded live back in 2016 at the Richard Rodgers Theater in New York City and was announced earlier this year that it would be acquired by Disney by fall of 2021. Fans were even more surprised to hear that the film will be paying a visit to their own homes much sooner, like an entire year sooner. After the news was confirmed, Lin-Manuel revealed even more details just last week in a tweet responding to a fan asking exactly what time today we'll be able to stream it, saying, quote, "1, I know this now. It's midnight July 3rd, Pacific Standard Time, so that's 3 a.m. for us in New York and East Coast. Do the math till your time zone. 2, not just one day. 3, you will just have it for as many times as you like, right next to a Goofy movie in Tailspin and an extremely Goofy movie." Sources also revealed that Disney beat out many other suitors in acquiring the film and paid a whopping $75 million for worldwide rights to the show, which is one of, if not the biggest movie acquisition deals to date. The stage version of the show's director, Tommy Kail, also took on directing the movie, which consisted of shooting 3 live performances and some setup shots without an audience. This was used to create multiple angles to make for a more cinematic feel of the event, unlike a one-off or faraway angle an audience member would experience in a theater. Both Lin-Manuel and Tommy spoke about the reasoning for creating a movie adaptation of the play during a recent Zoom call, agreeing that the main reason was accessibility. Lin-Manuel revealed, quote, "Theaters struggle with the notion of accessibility. We had our front 2 rows for $10 via lottery. We did extra shows out in the street for people, so we prioritized 2 things. 1, we said, it's a crime if kids can't see this show. And then it was, how do we preserve the lightning in the bottle that is these actors in this moment?" Tommy added, "We were conscious that if you film anything, it changes the equation. It's not a negative impact, it just changes the thing." This was as close as we could get to trying to collect as much of the energy that existed in the room at the Richard Rodgers in New York City. As for some of the songs having renewed relevance considering America's current political and social climate, Lin-Manuel assured that it's both a source of frustration and of comfort in knowing that every problem at the founding of this country is a problem we're still having. He added, quote, "The lyrics about slavery in the show hit different in this moment than they did then. John Lawrence said, 'We'll never be free until we end slavery' hits different now than it did maybe 5 years ago. The reaction in the audience to immigrants, 'We get the job done,' was a laugh line that became a defiant scream line under the Trump administration. Because it's a conversation about America, good and bad, I think there's always going to be stuff that resonates." On that note, when Hamilton first opened, Lin-Manuel made it a point to diversify his cast and crew while bringing the hip-hop genre to Broadway. He talked about the next barrier for theater to overcome, saying that the next step is, quote, "making our audiences as diverse as the cast of Hamilton and making our backstage crews as diverse as the cast of Hamilton. I've been heartened by the conversations as we discuss systemic racism in our country and in our world, in our corner, our silo that is American theater. Fans are thrilled about the news that Hamilton will be making its way to the small screen much sooner than anticipated. One user wrote, "I'm getting myself so ready for Hamilton musical next Friday. My schedule is clear. Phone will be on Do Not Disturb. The emotions are already bubbling up." Similarly, another fan tweeted, "I am so ready for Hamilton musical. I have socks just for this day that I am saving to wear. No, I'm not joking. I'm going all founding fathers." And this user is even prepared to multitask while working if that's what it takes to watch the film, saying, "Look, I'm off next Friday and you can absolutely 100% bet that Hamilton on Disney will be the first and the last thing I watch. Even if I had to work, I would still watch it on my phone while I worked. I mean, that's some serious dedication right there. For more exciting new Disney rollouts, click right over here for another Clevver News video, and then let me know your thoughts on the movie adaptation of Hamilton down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, guys.